that live. All right, there we go. The unflavored wormhole. Lots of gas in the Sancha hole. However, it's 3 days old, so it's not been updated. There's a high sec in the C1. So last time, yesterday, we did one of the new sites, the wave ones, and we got to wave 30 and got a 1 bill drop. However, the drop was mostly in drones like this and this, split between 3 people, so it's probably not going to be much ISK. And we've also got the equivalent of blue loot as well. This is something about becoming a spark, now it's an inferno, and I have become, and we're missing the rest of it. Have I got any contracts up actually for my Arazu? Yes, I do. Love you, buddy. Let's see. Monkey smells. There we go. Combat probes. Perfect. Now the Arazu is ready to go. My bomber comp is fully operational. Are they all in expedient? I think they are, right? Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna change this one to its name as well, obviously expedient device as well. I named the comps all the same shit, just for making life interesting and easier. Because when you have a shit ton of like Lokis, for example, Pokey has if you can't tell, he has a lot of webbing ships. And if I didn't have different names, it would be difficult to work out what's what. There's 7 webbing ships there. However, Mist is RT Instalock, and Evermore is a kite kind of one that I changed the fits on the fly, obviously 720s. And then you've got Monkey Smirt, which is a smart bombing one. Yeah, it doesn't have another fire anymore. So it's an interesting one. Let's join the fleet. So, multi-boxes get their own wings or squads to make life a lot simpler for us. It also causes some problems occasionally, which is hilarious. What are you in pod-wise? And you? And you? Oh. I'm doing this to check the computer's reaction. Airlock zone. Is they just slow? Okay. And to make sure all the fittings are right and stuff still. Because some of them were given new ships because they lost some. So 4. That's there. I want tackle to be there. It's fine like that. That's fine. Undock your ass. Can you use Tech 2 yet? Yes. Yes. I know you can't, but we're gonna check anyway. Yeah. Variations. Polarized. No. Tech 2. You can use Tech 2 as well. Only like one of my accounts now can't use Tech 2. Oh wait, no, I haven't checked this one yet. But this, why are you using Tech 1? You can definitely use Tech 2. So all the Tech 1s should now be docked. I don't have enough torpedo launchers. I think like 30 should be enough. Yeah, 30. I know, so there. Step 1 is I'm going to put this character on Tech 2 first because she has the best skills for it, so it makes sense. We're literally missing 1 from getting another one. Okay, why can't you have that on? My Tech 2s don't have bomb launchers, right. And that must be compact as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's kids. Never mind. Da, 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 da. Me on there. Torpedoes, please. Okay, so you're Tech 2. The others can't be Tech 2, unfortunately, yet. Just gonna get my pen and pad 1 second. Ouch. This is some old shit. Right, I have a pen and pad now. We have 4 beers in the freezer. Okay, hey, Jack Major, man. So, Tech 2, 4. These are the ones I have to update with Tech 2. So the way you can tell is the ones with 38 in their launch, 36 in there. So it's Mojo, Jury, Fire. Ironically, Purify needs to have Tech 2 tops. Like you can't, I don't think. Yeah. But Tick can. And that's all of them. Now, regroup. So there's only 3 more that need tops. Tech 2 top fitting and one needs to be built. I'm okay. Feeling a bit rough with the stress of stuff going on at the moment, but we'll be fine. The pressure is on to get Mojo the money she requires for meds, basically. Not just that, she has to get her fur clipped as well. So yeah, I love streaming, but it can be stupidly stressful at times, and I hate that because I started streaming as a way to be entertaining and to entertain myself and to learn, and now it's turned into quite a bit more than that. But you live and learn, you can't really help it, and I wouldn't change it because you guys keep Mojo alive. You need to claim yours, please. And do yours. All good. Just being here helps, right? Which is very cliche, but it's actually true. Try some audio. Yeah, Ian and I have a really stupid fucking pacifier together. We both have one. Look at this stupid shit. Variations. Can I fit this? Oh, it's just a bit over. Shit. Let's have a look at Janice, shall we? Let's have some fun. Let's do smoke screen, covert ops cloaking device 2. How much is this? But does it fit? Like, is it gonna work? No. What about an officer nano? No. So I thought it's like 2 points. It's not worth it. Don't fall into it, okay? It's not worth it whatsoever. I'm doing it because this fit I did not this exact fit, but without the officer here, and all these like the officer module was used for able to fit combat probes at the expense of only one co-pro. Otherwise you'd have to sacrifice a bit more. It's not a good fit anymore. You don't need it. However, one thing to point out out of all the new officer modules, the probe scanner is the best one, because one cycle could be the difference between you getting a target to kill or not. So that is a very good one, right? Can I add just a standard probe launcher onto here as well? No. Okay, so let's go and compare them. Like, this gets a 15% bonus, which is 5% more than their sisters, and 10% more than an expanded 2. It doesn't even get better fitting. The faction's better at fitting. Reload time's 10 seconds still. It's a lot more money. It's over 20 times or 30 times the ISK. Doesn't even get extra HP for heating. Same PG. Second best CPU usage. Capacity is exactly the same. Duration time is the same. Rate of fire is a little faster than the Tech 2, but that doesn't matter. In 24, 25. What are the new probes? There's probes, right, you say? You know about the Satori? The Satori, 78. Over 72. Whereas scan RSS is 147 compared to scan probes of 144. 147, 144. combat-wise. Satori, 78. Combat scanner, 78. Wrong ones. There we go. 72. They're only good for scanning for combat, yes. It could be the difference between you one-shotting that carrier or dread or cruiser compared to you not getting it, right? That, every aspect helps when it comes to tackling. For example, it's where you get people blinging out Arazus and shit, right? Because every little bit to tackle is the difference between content or not. Is it worth 1 bill? Absolutely not, in my opinion. I would not put it on a normal scan ship, that's for sure. But we have a bit of a meme with this one, so yeah. Right, they're an OPSEC, so not going to join them. Am I missing anything? No. Okay, cool. And here's my bombers. Cloaky Brody should be in a better skin now, actually. There we go. There we go. Oh shit, yeah. I owe this to Ian, I believe. Let's go give that to Ian. Confused because the highest I could reach without implants was about 145. Yeah, so autos without implants. And let me dock up everyone first. That'll make life easier. No, I'll jump into the actual ship itself. In fact, let's do this. Let's open it up in Python. This is the core probe launcher one, right? Array. This is like what I'd use for scanning. That's not helpful at all. So we probably want a rig. That's going to help with that. Where is it? Astronautic. I think that's the right one. Small. No, it's not. Is there one for scanning? Okay, yes, there is. Cool. Nope. Ship's relics. Nope. Probe strength. Cool. Thank you, Ian. Love you. Now let's go to... Do I have a normal pacifier fit? No, let's delete that one. No. Yeah, actually, yeah. Copy. No, sorry. Delete. Delete. Rename. This is going to be that one. And this one's going to be standard scanner. Are you specifically interested in the combat ones or the scan probes, normal ones? Normal. Okay. So let's make that to be a normal scanner. Basically, you have to remake the fit, but it's fine. Actually, do I not have one? Yeah, okay. Always use your sisters, in my opinion, it's worth it. Charges, sisters core, 130. We haven't finished this though. Array. It's pinpointing array we need. There we go. Yeah, 130. You can't go tech 2. Okay, you have to go tech 1s. Personally, I'd prefer to have a hyperspatial. Oh, wait, it goes 12 AU. It's fine, actually. This is a pacifier, that's why. Anathema. 136. The pacifier. 130. My really good one with normal probes. 143. Hey, Techno. Just because when I was looking up fits, I posted for saying story were the best and the strongest, but when I compared them, the strength was just over half sisters. Right, so what you're doing is you're comparing core probes with combat probes. Combat probes will always have half of the scan strength of core probes, because combat probes are designed specifically for combat probing, and scanner probes, core probes are designed just for scanning. They're not designed for combat probing. So in order to be able to scan the ship, you lose half of the scan strength. Oh, what are you trying to sell me now? Yes, I do want that. Yeah, heavy missiles, I want them. Does that answer it? Yeah, they're only the best for combat, yeah. Satori are the best for combat. RSS are the best for core. If that makes sense, right? Think of them as officer probes, right? However, Saito, there is one important thing to note. Thank you, Ina. There's one very important thing to note. Satori's, yeah, Satori's and RSS have a 16-minute life cycle time. So they'll only be in space for 16 minutes before they have to be recalled. Core probes, or sisters, core probes or expanded have an hour and 40 odd minutes. So if you're scanning like 26 in one system, you're probably going to need to redo the probes. Like recycle the probes, which puts you at more risk. But they are stronger in every way. I personally recall them because I have lost so many fucking probes due to stupidity. People claim they get recalled automatically. I don't believe it personally. And I'm not wasting 400 mil to try it again. Okay. Devil tried it, did he? And they recalled, I guess, yeah? Okay, cool. Good to know. I still don't trust it. Right, 1 second, got a phone. I'm back. That was a nurse calling about tomorrow. It gives me something to do. That reminds me. 20 home station. Yes. Hey, Bizask, thank you for the lurk, mate. I do appreciate it. Log out, log out, log out, log out. Look at this. I can swap characters. So they're hating. One crazy twat. Echo of Nocus. Maeve. Rang. I'm rolling. Rolls a lot. Viscous. Not lonely. Don't collapse. Zeit Swatch. Sir rolls a lot. You guys see how easy that is when you have the ability to cycle through offline characters now? That's not on EveX, by the way. That's only on the one I'm using, which is EveX Multi Preview. The creator has been extremely awesome and helping me out with stuff. Okay, we are actually in the position of, you know, I'm going out for a walk for about 20 minutes, so look for a while. Take care, man. Thank you for popping by. I shall see you soon. Enjoy your walk. Yes, 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 yes. And I want Don't Collapse to be in Fleet Command, or Squad Command, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only gonna slow roll though. So we're using 6 because that's all you need to guarantee a quick roll. Well, squad. I'm looking at the Intel channel we have, Ray, on Discord. Merlin in Hestia. Correction. Harpy called Merlin. Lol. Our guys are great. They're awesome. According to the map, Une's back, but I'd rather get confirmation from him. Need to make note of my appointment tomorrow. Yes. 2 p.m. Okay. Yeah, we're still using Galaxy Finder. I don't trust any map to have accurate information. In comms with them. Okay. I got an email about WeHype. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, we have a sponsorship opportunity, by the way, guys. I'm gonna have to take it, I think. Echo Street. It's actually Fortnite. But yeah. No custard, he didn't. 1, 2. We have one as well. Fuck, I didn't mean to ping that. Hmm. Looks interesting so far. Yeah, mine is shit. It's not been worked on for like 6 months. I knew other people were working on an updated one, so that's why we stopped our progress, basically. No, we actually do have a rolling tour. We just haven't been able to play with it much. And it can't be Imgur, because my country doesn't let me use Imgur anymore. More than 50, so jump in, this should reduce it, hopefully. God damn it. Think that's right? I should need another hot after this, I think. Or cold hot, sorry. These should all be hots out. I'm going basically on memory at the moment. I know it's right, but again, I don't know what mass has gone through, and this AMG software pop-up is pissing me off. We'll try and disable it in a minute. Less than 50. So I guess it's cold hot again, right? Yeah, we'll risk it. Yeah, because I've only done 2 cold hots. This would be the 3rd one. Now this should be crit. Yeah. Now this should roll it. And let's see. When that scan goes along, there we go. Okay, it's that forward again. I'd also point out that the person who was helping code the calculator, he doesn't even play Eve anymore. He was doing it just to help me out. And a lot of the information feedback I got back was it's just easier to use Imgur. Well, the image file. And the one I'm referring to is this. This is this. Yeah, I'm going to scan the 5 because it gives me something extra to do. And I want to use my new fucking ship. that one, that one. And my probes. Yeah, I'm using core probes as well, not combats. That's way too low. High, sorry. Okay, it looks like somebody else is scanning it, so there's really no point me doing it because then we'll just end up with double everything. This is BCL C5S. You only ever need one person scanning at a time. It looks like he's not here, so yeah, okay. He went into the C3. Cool. I assume he's gonna be checking one of the holes that Spicy scanned. Here 2 months to go. No combat sites. Normal wormhole. Just go scan to get them off the probe grid. Wake up. You can right click probes and see who owns them, I believe. At the very least, you get the ticker, which is free intel. You don't want to give that out. So you want to time it so that there's like that, basically. When you see like 13,000 or so, that's when you put your probes down, or your bookmark down. Now, I'm going to click in the current formation at the bottom right. You can see it just. And then I'm going to set it to 2.5. And I'm going to scan. And then I'm going to approach up here. And I'm just going to walk. See, because it's 180 off this time. But sometimes it ends up right on top of you. Now we're going to copy all this again. And paste it in. And this is going to be set as a home hole. Now you want to click the pinpoint again to make sure that you fix the probe launch formation. Then you want to update the probe window, the bookmark, and then you want to go scanning now. So we're looking for gas, basically. Gas is the best way. And if those of you were watching Krocken yesterday, he absolutely loves my gas setup. It's 22 prospects and 1 outrider. So gas is the main priority. I'll happily take combat sites as well. However, this one has nowhere near enough for me to bother with. I haven't tried the new drifter since they've reduced its stuff, actually. Has anyone messaged me yet? No. So we're going to go to this hole. Do wormhole. K16245 crit. It's probably a 5. I think it's a 4 actually. Yeah, it's a 4. You can tell because it's purple. Now we want to ignore that one and scan. So I've already set them up for this one. We are here, so we could just literally align up here and we'll be pretty accurate. See. Why am I losing so much FPS? Huh? Um. Okay, it's just died. There we go. Scan that with 2AU. I've never been on grid when that's happened before. But when you roll it, the SIG disappears pretty rapidly. Data site. So data sites, we're not gonna set. We are gonna bookmark them obviously, but we're not gonna add them to the mapper until the end, because that way you're not copy and pasting everything. Where you can just copy and paste everything all at once instead of repeating it every 2 minutes. But I'm a firm believer of putting the wormholes in as you go, just so other people can see what's around. Unsecured again. If it's a ghost site, I'd update it straight away as well, because there's a lot of people who like ghost sites in my alliance. To be fair, I should go back to doing them, but yeah, it's been a while. And I make better risk from gas and combats. Combat site, nice. Dwayne's not on though, that's the problem. We'll see if we can cheat with the 4, but I think we'll probably have to do an 8. 8 scan, that is. Okay, that one worked. Go down by 1, just see if we can get this one too, just to identify what it is. No, okay. Do a proper bigger scan now. Scan again. I always go down by 2 steps when I'm scanning because it's just the way you do it. Saves a lot of time as well. Up to 100. This wormhole's over here. H296 is the static. It was already open, so that's fine. Not that it matters. HHM. Move that to wormholes and save. Wormhole type H6. Shit, wrong one. Eight. Scan there. Should have ignored that result first. Oh well. Down here. Or warp down there, I should say. Going down by 1 there because it's very close to being one shot. K162. Forgotten core relic site. Not bothered about relic sites. If I was farming the hole, then yeah, I'd probably do it. 4 to 5. Again, the easiest way to determine if it's a 4 or 5 is the color. That is orange, so that is going to be a 5. EBF. C5. No, go over to here. There's a line over there. 8 AU. I always start at 8 AU. It was just what Chaos told me to do back in the day, so it's what I do. I used to be pretty fast at scanning. I'd be a lot quicker if I wasn't on so many accounts. That does add latency. So go down by 1 step. Over there. There you go. It's that one. So now go down by another step. And then that should pinpoint it rapidly. It's in the C5 static of this one. Another wormhole. Now we're going to go do this one at 2 AU. Is pretty much all we need. It's a C4. Yep, less than 4 hours remaining and it's the C4. This is... Oh, it's a vast. Cool. MMAs. Oh, no. MMAs C4. It's got 4 hours, right? Yeah. 4. MMA. Wormhole. K160. C4. Update. 4 hours remaining. Pull them in. Save location. Back now, I'm going to have a cold beer. Nice one, joking. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your walk. There's something interesting that we found, so might get lucky. I have to reship into my bombers. Don't want to do it there. Wolf, right? Yeah, Kiki's the best. Is this the right heretic? Yeah. Let's see how many Kikis I've got. That one. This is the boring task, but we need to do it. Yep. 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 No. No. Let's make notes of who can't fly them. So it's you, Purifier, right? Yeah. Ran. Loki. Monkey. Tig. I'm assuming it's Tig anyway, because he doesn't have the skill for the newts. Oh, he can. Okay. Baron can't. No Lock can't. Sudden can't. And Zoo definitely can't. So that means 15 or so Kikis, I think. If they're moving good enough stuff, we'll go and interrupt them. Trying to see if people are going to form up for this, to see if they want to kill some busters and stuff. While we're waiting, let's get the flycatcher. And let's activate a license for it. Awesome. I have every single partner skin. I was one of the first partner, or I was the first partner into the partner program, at least in the Discord. Let's see. Only showing my skins. Got 19 of the Galnet skins, so I got all of them. But no, that's not right. There's more than 19 Galnet, is there not? Yeah, it's 30 Galnet. I got 19 of 30. I wanted the Galente Victory, but it was too expensive. The hell's Green Demons? That is an interesting one. In Heart Surge, I've got 3, Cinnabon, Jackdaw, and Swipple. IGC Victory, I have none. I'd fucking love to have all of them. And then the ICG, I have none of them either. They were so rare to get back when I first started. I got 4 of the 12 Interstellar Convergences, the ones that you could buy on the market. I have the 4 Liminal Crossings one. I have 16 out of 51 medium miasma because they are the only ones available right now. The fuck's a metal bee? That sounds awesome. Oh wow. That's nice. Midnight. Let's have a look at the Midnight Gnosis skin. I mean, that's just like the Cold Iron one, right? I got the Nightfire for the Tengu. That was my first Tengu skin. I've got 2 out of 3 Nifil Grid Claws. I don't have the Nurgle because I don't use the Nurgle. What else is there? I have 1,110 skins. Two police skins, the Hound and the Varga. You have one? I'd love the IGC skins. They're so good. 25 out of 25 Scope Syndication skins, of course. I've got 1 Serpentis victory. I'm just assuming they don't want a format for this because they've not said. They're in an OPSEC channel, so I can't join the channel. Then you've got the G244, Griffin and Moa. Obviously the scopes indications. The Serene skins were from Serenity, I believe, and they're gorgeous. I have an issue with my 1 skin? I bet you do. Look how gorgeous that is. I believe it's from the Chinese New Year, maybe? I know there are Serenity skins, which is the Chinese server. I know they're released on there. Shakim Warlord. Let's have a look at this. Ragnarok being the best Titan in the game. The only Titan that you should ever want. Looks shit. The skin. I mean, the Titan looks alright. Obviously, got the Vedmak Triglavian Victory skin. Got the Star Captain for the Paladin. It was given to me. So they're moving ships out to put the Morris in the SMA. Okay. Azrael and Monarch. Come on, be real. When are they ever going to see content? Rarely, that's when. I want a Ragnarok so I can just drop shit with it and kill people. We're going to jump into the 5 and bookmark the whole. Let's see what this sig is. And then I'm going to go into Jaseth and go into the market alt and see how much the kickies will set me back if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I will yet. I know we were waiting, hoping that the Morris would be moved and we'd go crabbing and we'd go get the Morris instead of revealing that we were there, but yeah, you win some, you lose some. Okay, it's a Naglfar fleet issue. We're gonna check the 40 again. Water size empty. Astra's empty. Gonna jump back into Hestia. We'll be polarized now, but it's fine. So I have no idea if people are even forming or what. If we are going to attack them, like if they do go into a site and they attack, we have to wait till the end of the site anyway. Yeah, the Avatar's the best tanky dread Titan for armor, obviously, but I wouldn't say it's great. It's the best one in DD fights if you're going armor, and the Levy's the best for shields. But for actual terms of use, I think the Rag's probably the best. It's tempting to go to Nullstack, I'll be honest. I'm also paranoid the computer's going to shit itself again, so... Gonna have a look at the people. Okay. It's all control. He's definitely not a Dread pilot. This must be it then. They got evicted by Sino Theory. Didn't any dredge yet though. No. Checking the alliance out. Yeah, I saw that they were old HK. There's no dread losses at all for them. I'm looking at their corp now. If you go to advanced, unreasonable bastards, I believe. Is that a dread pilot? No, okay. I'm going to look at that guy's keyboard now. Liza Scepter. I don't like that fit though. Alright. Oh, that hurts. How do you die to that? He couldn't have had his MWD on. Roger. Yeah, I don't think that fly catch is too much to worry about. Through the fault there. Unreasonable neighbors. Okay. Now we want them to be the victim. Now we're going to limit it to W space. And now we're going to add Dreadnought. They've lost one Morris Navy 3 years ago. And it's breakable. It's the one we killed. Same fit as we killed. That would be a very low risk kill as well. But if we're going kickies, we're going to need Logi. Okay, someone's using probes. God damn it. Okay, so they definitely returned to cargo. Cool. But that means they know Ianet's there, I believe. So... They don't? Okay. But I mean, there still hasn't been any plan of if we're going or not, so... They're probably just going to roll. That's what I'd do. But then I wouldn't have started moving my ships without rolling first. I'd have closed the wormhole, then rolled. Closed the wormhole, then moved. Because better safe than sorry. We are doing due diligence on these people. Okay. Buffer kite fit. Probably supposed to have Logi. Hey, that's so different. I'm not that scary. I've only got 23 accounts. Let's see. Let's copy this to EFT, which is e-fitting tool, by the way. Used to be a thing before this. So this is a buffer. Buffer kite, rapid heavy. 761 DPS. It's not great. But it's cheap. It's very cheap. 2020 in the same hole. My wife would be scared. I cannot comment on that without sounding very, very derogatory. So I'm just gonna behave like, sure. Disruptors, no scram, but it's got 186k HP. I think I'd probably want a smart bomb as well, though. Actually, no. Let's just do this, and let's close this with a bug. Copy this over. Call it the buffer kite copy. I kind of like my job as a streamer. I'm not gonna go there. Can get rid of that. Add a scram. You want a scram in this bug? Without a scram, you're very susceptible to everything. You have the range. Use it. What the actual fuck are they doing? Are they being evicted? In Nullsec, okay. The Bargus is there. In the center. They brought a count. Wait. Rapid Lights. They get a bonus to Wolf Riots. If I'm not mistaken. Do I have a Caracal fit? No, not a Rapid Light. What about Osprey Navy, actually? I have them. Yeah, so projected. Yeah, they get bonuses. You don't want to fight Ospreys in a Wolf Riot. You do not want to fight Ospreys in a Wolf Riot. They get 4 times more damage almost. Yeah, literally 4 times. You got to find out their ship types or what their Let's have a look at the dude's lost mail. The hams. Are they all ham? No, they're not. Wait, no, that's rapid lights. Where's the rest of their comp? The O&Is are heavy missiles. Kiki's would wreck this. Yeah, they're not rapid heavies. They're not rapid lights, they're heavies. They're HMLs. It's goons. Goons formed up a HML, and these guys who are fighting in the hole also are using the HMLs. So Wolf Riot, and they're using the HMLs. The Caracals would be fucking brutal. The Osprey goes from 190 DPS, 999 volley, to 518 DPS, 2700 volley every second. But we have no Logi pilots online right now. Which is funny. I can run 23 accounts, but I'm not a good Logi pilot. I've been using tutors to learn Logi, though, to be fair. But I'm not good at it yet. Nowhere near good enough. Yeah, multi-boxing PvP and Logi is difficult as fuck. We did it yesterday, but it was PvE. And we had 7 Bazzies for the wave site. Okay. Yeah, that's what I just had up. The Caracals are also HML. Oh, the Serbs, sorry. But that's not all of them. There are more. They're attacking or fighting the people there, yeah. This is connected to their space. But we saw this. 3 Bazzies is a pain. The Kitsune's a pain. The Carries is a pain. These guys don't want to fight. They want to obliterate. So these 2 alone, the 2 attack ships are just brutal. Then the Nighthawks for links. And then you've got the Seno. Then you've got a Serb and a Vaga for anti-tackle screening. Then you've got the battleships for the DPS. And then you've got the cruisers for DPS as well. That's a very good small gang comp, or fleet comp. Yeah, Vicious, it's easy to say that, but we don't live in a Wolf Riot, so we don't have comps specifically. Like, we don't have a load of comps specifically for Wolf Riots. We have Kikis and that's it. If I lived in the C5, yeah, I just go Jackdaws all the time. I learnt that one from Grace. Sino Theory. I'm a good myself and I've never seen that. Yeah, they are just fighting the people. Gonna roll. Mave. Nope. Rolling. Rolls a lot. Promiscuous. Nope. One, two, three, four, five, six. Remove. 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 But yeah, I'd go jackdaws. Light missile jackdaws I think would be really good in a wolf riot. There we go. 275 DPS. Again, with light missiles, you want the alpha. Yeah, 4,600 alpha per jackdaw. One, two, three, four, five. Crazy twat didn't jump. That's on purpose, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Less than 50, it should all be hots out. Pretty overkill, but yeah. They're pretty much screwed at this point. They can't stop us. Can you prop on, please? And just in case, I'm just going to send you off because I know for a fact I'm going to fucking jump you by mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one rolled. One rolled. There should be a ping for this as well. Nope, it's gone. Cool. Oops, good. There's a low sec nearby. I'm just gonna go there. Just go to the low sec and dock up and deal with it later. Why is the prop still on? I mean, I should just align to PBF. What to PBF? I'm fairly sure it's their hole, but fuck it, we'll risk it. Because there's a low sec right next to it. So I don't mind showing now because obviously we've rolled. Jumpy, jumpy. So we're going to go to Susat. Actually, can I? What does red mean? There's XL. Yeah, we can. Cool. And there's nothing to stop us now. But they can shoot us in the low sec side, of course. Mojo took it with the keyboard. Yeah, the camera's not working, look. So, my computer crashed, so, yeah. I'll have to look it up later. I even restarted the computer as well, so the fact that the webcam didn't come back on means it's probably a software issue. Of course, this fit doesn't actually have a Amar, wherever you are. Can I get to Amar easily? Yes, so let's get to Amar. But we don't have a travel fit on this one, so yeah. We like Mojo way more. Yeah, so do I, to be fair. I want to put smart bombs on each of my things as well, I think. It's my praxis. So to be fair, people will take one look at this praxis, see there's no gun spots, and they'll probably be like, oh my god, it's a smart bomb. So this is the last low sec, and we're pretty much safe at this point. We're going to buy a travel fit as well. Do you want to give me 10k plex? I don't have the 48 bill yet. We're actually quite below, far behind. Lol, 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 lol. This is why dirty K spaces shouldn't come to wormholes. It's only 45 bill buy. Yeah, the plex market has changed since then. Just gave you 3 bill. Go on then, give me 3 bill. I'm waiting. Still got 29 mil on my main. I just did 48 to 45. That's not how this works. I may be an idiot, but I'm not that much. I am, but still. What are these? Edencom, okay. You sent it to me by mistake, thanks. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me with him. Disco, did you see in Zoo, by the way, you're being blamed for something? What's a gamer duo? Oh, Super Duolingo. Okay. Yeah, you're being blamed for sending a clip to Anna. That was very blatantly not clipped by Nanas or anything. Wonder if Anna's okay. She's not actually messaged at lunch. Unless she's got a late lunch today. The bit that gave away who it was, I didn't see Zoo until after, by the way. But this bit here, after I said it, was kind of like, yeah, I wonder who that was. And I think Nanas, if he talks again, has... Oh, he doesn't have the icon. Okay, I think he has to enable it. I should probably change the movebot command. You guys didn't remind me. There's a couple to change. Rolled edit. There we go, that's updated. And off there. There. Add the game to YouTube again. You should learn by now that I'm always innocent at being framed, even when it is my fault. I know, right? Grr, CVA, grr. They were supporting the group that like to pretend to be Nazis. Or actually be Nazis, who knows? If you want to roleplay as an evil group, you don't need to be Nazis. Ayo. Yeah, ayo. Absolute sausages? No, they like the sausage. That's not a multi-boxer. I wish I had a group of my thrashers right now. I'd scare the living shit out of that walker. I think I'm going to have a couple of close entrances to the hole. Not that one. No, no. Yeah, that one. Okay, yeah. There is a very close Samar that I could use. What's everyone up to at the moment? My throat's killing me at the moment. Procrastinating stuff I need to do in Eve. I know that feeling. Watching you, my condolences. Hey look, absolute order. The Nazi lovers. And absolute honor as well. Absolute anything after is gonna be that group. And I wish that I could kill these people. In-game, obviously, killing their freighters would be hilarious. And if you use a Hick scram, they can't jump the gate. Isn't that a ping for you? Nah, he's too fucking focused on Shad. Probably do the event a little bit on Eve, I thought later. I don't know if I'll bother with it. I don't like the events, they're always boring. It's just the same shit. They don't change it up, and when they do, people cry too much. I understand it's a very difficult balancing issue, trying to make it entertaining for the older veterans and easy enough for the newer guys, but like, you can't do both. It's why they used to have harder sites. But I don't like the fact they limit them to like certain regions. I understand why, but it sucks. If you lived in the region, it was great for you. But it was also bad for you because people would constantly be coming to attack you, especially in nullsec. If you didn't live in the region, it was just aids to get there. Even with the filaments. There's another absolute honor guy. Or absolute order, I don't really care who they are or what they are. They're a scourge, they need to be removed from the game in the Alliance anyway, not the actual people. The actual people, the majority of them don't understand what's going on. And when we showed a couple of people, a particular streamer as well, we showed him. And the guy seemed to really enjoy the fact that they were very hostile. And had everyone attacking them. And it's like, there are easier ways to get everyone, or there are better ways to get everyone to hate you than pretending to be a Nazi. Because at some point, the lines blur between pretending and actually believing. And a lot of people believed that the leader, General Lee, was actually a true Nazi, but I don't know that. I don't care if he is. I just don't like the fact they're trying to be Nazi roleplayers. The shit is fanatical as fuck. Yeah, I've seen the outsides of it, and I've even had people like offer to pay me to put alts in there because of how many alts I have, and it's just like, no, I'm not doing this by shit. I never know what Amar one it is, so let's just go to this. Let's do this. Wait, what? This? There we go. Could just use the interdoc to be fair, but oh well. Yeah, let's just use that. Pioneer consortiums, not as good as the prospects. Like, there are so many things you could roleplay as that would get people wanting to kill you. Vikings, for example. Notorious raiders. No racism needed. But, like, roleplaying as Nazis is just, like, similar to roleplaying as the KKK. Or, like, another form of white supremacist. It's just stupid. There's no need for it in a video game. How much S do you have? Probably not enough. 3. Yeah. Like, the fact that they're trying to roleplay as a hate crime is what gets me. Any reasonable person would choose a different group to hate. Like, roleplay is a fucking Sith or something, right? Everyone hated them, and they didn't get you fucking... Well, you weren't being racist or anything then. They just hated everyone. Whether it's equal or not, I don't know. But they hated everyone. Oh, nanos as well now. I think that's fine. Yeah, exactly. If I was gonna roleplay, by the way, in Eve, and I wanted people to hate me, I'd roleplay as Yamar. They're literal slavers. Racist slavers in the game already. Without resorting to real racism. Or Goa'ulds. I'd have to roleplay the Goa'ulds. Yeah, Denmark. I mean, I would... I can't say what I'd like to do if I was Denmark, because it would probably come under threats. But some kids need the lesson that only a parent who actually cares about them can teach. We're gonna have to hide the screen whilst we travel to the wormhole now. There's not going to be too many jumps, guys. It'll take a while just because it's the... Towards a week to the Ori. Yeah, the Ori are better for sure. Or the Wraith. I'd rather roleplay as the Wraith because I like their ships. Their ships are awesome. I wonder if you can get the Wraith and the Indigo Award and that in Star Sector. I'll have to double check that. Not about physical discipline that I know a lot of people cry after for their generational dissonance, but the fact that a lot of those people I've never heard no. Yeah, exactly. They've never had a father or mother figure. They've always had a person trying to be their friend. You want to fight Tyranids and Eve? That would be fun. Right, jumpy, jumpy. It doesn't look like there is a Stargate mod. Almost there. Almost, almost, almost. Up stomach. So how come my Wii Hype's finished, but us hasn't? That makes no sense. Dobber, thank you for the 77 months at tier 1. How you doing, my friend? Sorry you lost the alert. We're traveling back to the wormhole. How you doing, my friend? Nothing and everything on top is just a bonus. Yeah, same. Fabian, same. Good. Nice. Surprise day off. Wow. You pilots really do slack, don't you? Anna's still annoyed, by the way, that you and I have met and she hasn't met you yet. The rest of the week off on Tuesday. Enjoy my staycation. Nice. We're not too far off. But we're probably going to end stream soon because I feel pretty rough. My stomach is killing me still, and so is my throat now. I think I'm coming down with something. That's always fun. There will not be a stream tomorrow. Can I have your stuff? No. Yeah, you can have someone else's stuff, but yeah. Jumpy. And off to Hestia. Yep, I knew that was coming. I was expecting a bubble instead of a scrams. I was just going to MJD. Rude. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I'm assuming they're waiting for someone. The bubble wouldn't have worked. Okay, yeah, camping a hauler. The bubble wouldn't have worked because I've got this. The scram stops me from getting away. So he did the right thing. I was expecting a bubble, so my finger was poised over the jump. Mimia? It would have been, but he couldn't jump then. I think the bubble cycle's slower than the scram. We're gonna have to refit first as well. This is still streaming, so we're gonna go raid Earth. Looks like Earth is doing the trail thing. That's Fabian. Thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate that. But yeah, there'll be no no stream tomorrow, by the way, guys, because I've got to stab myself, and the nurse has to be on call with me to watch me do it to make sure that I don't die. Their words, by the way. The medication I'm getting is a relatively new one, and it carries a fair few risks. However, it's deemed the best one for me at the moment, so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fine. I've had an infusion already of it, so I had no reactions then. So chances are it's gonna be fine tomorrow as well. But it's a precaution. Because it's an injection and it's going in straight away instead of a slow release infusion. They're just taking precautions. That's all. There's all this. Now we need to fix the comp. Yeah, it should be alright. Yeah, it's happening at 2 o'clock my time, so very bad timings to be fair. I think it should have one of them, all of them, and them. Yeah, that's right. Awesome. Should be border there. Border. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. They can't actually heat their guns or anything, these people. They can't heat anything. They have no heat skills. For a reason. Because I'd forget. What are you training? Shield compensation. Heavy missiles 5. The heat skills. I don't need to heat. I'm not ever gonna heat on my rollers. My combat characters will be training the heat stuff soon, yeah. But at the moment, it's not going to save you. The MJD is not going to save you. It's just easier to sacrifice the praxis. Like... $135 instead of 100, right? So it's an extra 35 MS. It's not going to save you. Guaranteed base rate, what's this? Wow. Guys, I can get $5 for this sponsorship. I mean, that's 100 and something. No. You could get well over 4,000 from it if you have people who join the game, but it's never working that way. Those ones are pretty scammy. We do have another offer that I'll have to take within the next 3 days if I'm going to take it. So we'll have a look for that. We are going to go raid into Earth now. Guys, I hope you've all had fun. Sorry it's been a short stream. I am still feeling really rough. Gonna go take it easy, relax a bit. And I appreciate you all coming around today. Tomorrow, no stream, but Saturday, I will be FCing tutors. And the tutors FCing has plans already. And I know what we're going to do. And I'll tell you guys tomorrow evening. We're talking about people with 20 plus email accounts. They could get you to the 4K mark quickly. They have rules against that, Scythor. They have ways to detect that sort of thing. And as a streamer, I'm never allowed to say I'm never allowed to mention it. So I think this is going to raid out soon. So we're going to raid out first. So guys, thank you all for joining us. And I hope to see you on Saturday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye for now. Thanks, man. It'll be fine.